right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear. Today our topic is about calendar. Uh, you know, all of us we knew, and nobody can even argue about that, that Allah is the most intelligent, the most uh, knowing. He's actually not most knowing, he's all knowing. I mean, which means like if you ask him a question, he have the answer. Any question, doesn't matter. So this Allah who is all knowing and Allah knows best, yet Allah, his calendar is 8 days in 7 weeks. 8 days in 1 week, which is really amazing. I mean, it's normal to happen. I mean, if you are Allah, things happen. To make it short, if we go in the Quran and we read it, chapter 41, start reading from verse number 9. You can read verses before it, but as usual, Quran is a stupid book. There's no connection between the verse before it and the verse after it. So you will not miss a lot if you don't really read from the beginning. However, just for disclaimer, so the Muslim will not say, oh, you are misquoting, etc. You can read as many verses as you want before it, and you will find that this is a very funny, stupid book. In chapter 41, actually, verse number 3, it says that this book, verses are explained in details. Is what? Is explained in details. It is explained in details. So why you Muslims don't agree about the meaning of the Quran? And why the Quran itself says that there's many verses in the Quran, nobody knows what they mean save Allah. And where is the explanation for the Quran? As long as the Quran is explained in details. To show you how much explained in details. Look how stupid the verse after it. And this is the Muslim translation. Bashiran Nadhiran. Fa'arid. Okay, with translation. Giving a glad tiding between two brackets of paradise, the versions and their panty is off, i.e. Islamic monotheism, and fear of Allah, okay. All kind of sin or deed. This is all this is addition. This is just to explain. You see the between the bracket? I mean, the verse before it says that the Quran is explained in details, but the Muslims have to add twice more than the size of the verse to make it clear for us. Let me show you how big the verse in Arabic. Do you see how big it is? This is the verse which is clear in details, and look how big it is became in English, because it's so clear, man. It's so clear. How many words it is in Arabic? Let us count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will make count this as a word, and 7. Okay, so 7. If we count la as a word, and this is all to explain 7 words. But yet the book is clear. Okay. Now, to tell us at the end what? Stay away from them, they don't listen. So all of this to tell us, stay away from them, don't listen. What the heck is that? Allah advising Muhammad to stay away from them, they don't listen. What a great missionary. Then he say, and they say our heart are under coverings. They say that? I mean, this is really the most cheapest. Anyway, this is not my topic really. And when they ask Muhammad, about why you don't have miracles, why you are just, like somebody, big mouth, but you have nothing. He says, tell them I am just a human being like you. Oh, really? I'm really surprised. I thought you are a camel or something. It is only an inspiration come to me from Allah. And look here how they write the word ilahakum. Ilahakum is ilah. Okay. One ilah. I mean, is that a translation supposedly? No, I don't know translation of who's the donkey who made the translation, but let it go. Then if we go down, we will find here in verse number 9, Allah saying to tell, saying to Muhammad, say, do you verily disbelieve in him who created the earth in 2 days? Islam Wahid, when I call me, is he going to use a voice changer again or without voice changer? All right. Okay, Islam Wahid, call me. I just logged in Skype. Oh God, we have a Muslim here. Let's see this Muslim first. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello.
Yes, my friend, how are you? Hello? Are you there?
Hello.
Yes, I hear you. Go ahead.
Yes.
Are you a Muslim? You are live on air.
Yes.
All right. What do you like to say to us?
You need me to prove it?
Proof what?
Prove that I'm a Muslim?
No, I do not need it to prove. I believe you. That's it. I mean, there is no need to prove anything. But anyway, what do you want to say to us?
I think my connection is a bit slower, so I cannot. Maybe I'm slow on your YouTube, so you have to.
Don't listen to me.
Maybe slow with me.
Don't listen to YouTube. Mute YouTube. You better stop YouTube totally, just to focus with me if you want.
Okay. I cannot read the verse. If you give me the verse.
The verse. This is chapter 41, verse number 9. We will read verse number 9, verse number 10, verse number 11, and verse number 12.
Okay. I follow your video, some of video, but I have something about I like to ask you. Maybe not about this topic today. It's okay with you?
Well, we want to finish this one, but no problem. You can ask me. What do you want?
I have watched your video about Allah Akbar. You say that it's Allah. It's mean for the God of the moon, and who is and Abbas is for the sun.
Right.
Is it correct?
Yes, correct.
Can you show me in the scripture, and maybe because the one told me is Allah is all ilah. It's a mighty God. It's all is all is all.
All right.
It's beyond everything. It's
No problem.
All beyond ilah.
Okay. If you go in the Quran, if you go to chapter 6, verse number 78, you will see that according to Muhammad, when Abraham, he saw the moon, he said, this is my God, this is my Lord. Correct? Verse number 77, he saw the moon, he says, this is my God, he worshipped the moon. Then when he saw the sun, verse number 78, he said, this is my Lord, this is Akbar. Not a greater. The word here in Arabic is Akbar. Okay. Why Abraham, he called the sun Akbar? he did not call the moon Akbar? If the word Akbar mean a greater, why he did not call
yes,
the planet?
It means greater. Yes, it means greater.
Okay, I will go with you. If this is meaning greater, well, he should say, well, because he changed his worship. First, he saw a planet, a star. Okay, and then he said, "This is my God." He did not call him Akbar. Then he saw the moon. He said, "Okay, this is my God." He did not call him Akbar. But when he saw the sun, he called him Akbar. Why the sun only is called Akbar? He, as you see, he is comparing between them. He is moving from a star to a planet to the sun, which is funny because isn't it the star is a sun is a star anyway? But obviously the God of Islam do not know that. So when he worshipped the planet, you know, he said, "This is my God," but he did not say this is Akbar. Right? Then he saw the moon. He did not say this is
maybe
Akbar.
He thinks that God is greater. God is Akbar.
Okay, but still he is worshipping. Okay, but no problem. He is worshipping three gods. So if he is comparing between them, and the word the greater should fit with all of them, because this is Akbar. So I will stay away from the previous one. I will go to the second one, right? But as you see, the only one who called him Akbar is the sun.
So can you explain it in Arabic maybe? So
but do you know Arabic? You are an Indonesian. What do you know in Arabic? You are Indonesian, right? Do you know Arabic? You do not know.
Yes, I cannot. I only can read some of it because.
My friend, I don't know what to explain to you. Here we go. It says, فَلَمَّا رَأَى الشَّمْسَ بَازِغَةً قَالَ هَذَا رَبِّي هَذَا أَكْبَرُ. So when he said the sun is rising, he said, "This is my Lord. This is Akbar." And Akbar, you know, is in the same, like in Arabic, we have the same as in English. You say great, greater, greatest, greater, you know. So this is the same in Arabic. Kabir, Akbar, Kabir, which means big. Akbar is bigger. And here there's a mistake, because you cannot say Allah is Akbar. If Allah is God, you compare him to what?
I cannot hear you.
Okay. Do you hear me? I will repeat again. You hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. The word Akbar is to compare between. It can, in Arabic, it can come for age. As an example, I can say, my brother Akbaru minni, which means he is older. So for years, number of years. Akbar, it can be for size. Akbar, it can be for a value. All right? So if here it's about a value, well, you know how he value them. I mean, the first one is a star. The second one is a planet. The first one is a planet. The second one is a planet, and the third one is a star. So what is the value between them? He did not use anything. It cannot be the age. It cannot be the value, because what is the value between them? I mean, all of them. This is funny, and it cannot be anything except. This is the name of the sun, because if he's saying the sun is bigger, from those who he worship, that would be funny. How he knew that the sun is bigger? Bigger than what? And the second you compare between
maybe bigger than moon, maybe bigger than star.
Okay, but how he knew that he is bigger than a star, and why he is using the word Akbar? You know, I mean, so you see, by agreeing with that, you just agreed that he is comparing the size, right?
Yes, because
okay.
When the sun is shining,
all right. So
shine the whole earth.
Okay, I will go with you. So as long Akbar is about the size, well, when you a Muslim, you say Allah Akbar, you are comparing the size of Allah to what?
It's bigger, the most big God in universe, maybe.
Thank you very much, guys. This God is bigger. Did you hear it? He is the most big God. Okay, that's perfect. So Allah is bigger. That means he is bigger by size from other gods. So you Muslims worship an idol, because idols have size, and Allah's size is big.
Because we did not accept another God, la ilah.
Yeah, no, you did. You just admitted that there's other God, because you said he is the biggest God. So he is bigger God than the other gods. if he is the only one, you don't say Akbar, because he is the only one. There's no need to say Akbar. If I say to you, you are bigger, that's mean bigger than what? I have to continue. I say, Mr. Faisal is bigger than Mr. Muhammad, right? So I'm comparing between your size. So, but if there's only one Faisal in the whole world, he's the only human. I cannot say you are bigger than an apple. I cannot compare between a human being and an apple, right? We have to compare between from the same kind. In language, you don't compare. You don't compare between, you know, an apple and a camel. That would be funny. So you don't say the camel is bigger than an apple. So you compare between two apples or two camels, correct?
Okay.
Okay. So when I say Allah is Akbar, Akbar from what? From which? From there is other Allah?
Cannot say that anymore.
Okay. So you know, I obviously this is something wrong here. And as you see in the verse after it, it says that he, Abraham, is a Hanif. Hanif is an Aramaic word mean kafir. He's a Hanif. So the Muslim, they say we are Hanif. The fact he is saying, I am a kafir. I am from the mushrikeen. So Muhammad, he did not know what the word Hanif mean. He copied it. He did not. This is not an Arabic word. This is an Aramaic word. And all of us, we knew that Abraham is an Aramaic. So he speaks in Aramaic saying, I am a kafir. And then Muhammad, he took the word Hanif and he put it in his Quran. And now you Muslim, you say, I am a Hanif too.
Okay.
Now, here you notice something very funny in the story. How Abraham, he learned about Allah. Where in the story, Allah, he spoke to him. Where, do you see anything in the story? Suddenly this guy, he is worshipping the moon. And why he worshiped the moon? There is no reason. Then why he did not worship the moon? It's a stupid reason. He said, I don't like the one who disappeared. I mean, why didn't Abraham notice that the moon...
Yes, I have read that he didn't like the sun because the sun set.
Thank you.
Like
okay, but this is mean. But this is accepted if I never saw the sunset before. Because it's like I'm surprised I worship this moon and then this moon disappears. So this is the first time ever for me I see that the moon disappeared. That's mean like Abraham was an alien in a spaceship and he came to the earth and this is his first night. He saw the moon. He said, oh, this is my God. And then second day the moon is gone. So he said, you know what? I'm not going to worship the moon. So but Abraham is born in this earth. So he saw the moon millions of times coming and going, coming and going. So why he is saying I'm not going to worship the one who disappeared? He did not know that before he worshiped him. Worship the moon. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay. Well, don't he knew already Abraham? He is a man already. He's a man, correct? Didn't he see the moon before disappear? Before he start worshiping the moon, he saw the moon disappear. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So why he reject the moon to be his Lord? Because he discovered that the moon disappear when he saw the moon already disappear. He knew about it.
I have no idea.
Okay, the same for the star, the same for the sun. Like this guy, he you know, okay, the sun is my God. Okay, and then I don't like the one who disappeared. But don't you know that the sun disappeared too? Is that a surprise for you? So the story here is stupid. It's silly. It does not make any sense.
But it's also in Christianity you believe in Abraham, right?
My friend, we believe in Abraham. God, he came to Abraham. He spoke to him in Christianity, in the Bible. God himself, he spoke to him. Here, what happened? Who told Abraham about God? What happened? Tell me what happened. I'm listening to you. I want to learn from you. How Abraham now is worshiping the planet, is worshiping the plant. I mean the planet. He worshiping the stars. He's worshiping the sun. Okay, how he learned about Allah according to Islam? What is the story?
Okay.
There's no story. It's a silly story. How he learned about the name Allah? Where did he get the name from? Did Jibreel come to him?
No.
Okay, so how he learned about that God, his name is Allah?
It's not say that, so I cannot say that. Well, I will go to I don't know.
Yeah, but how he knew that the name of this God is Allah? There's millions of names. How he chose Allah? Where he come with the name from? Did Allah speak to him? As you see, I didn't see anything here where it says Allah, he came to Abraham, he said to him, I am your God, like the story of Moses. The story of Moses, God, he appeared to Moses in the bushes as a fire, right? And then when
Yes.
Moses came to him, in the Bible, you know, he said to him, I am, you know, I am Yahweh, and or I am who I am. This is what the word means. I am who I am, and this is my name, which means there's really no name can contain me. I am the person who exists by himself. But here we don't see the story how Abraham became a believer. You Muslims don't know. Not a single Muslim have an idea.
Okay.
So the story of
Okay,
Abraham, obviously it's a theft. He stole it from the Jews, but he have no idea what to say.
Okay. Also about let's change to another question. Maybe I accept this right now, but
Okay.
I have more things to do. I have more things to ask you about. Explain about. You said lila in Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
You say it wrong.
What? Saying what wrong? Teach me. I want to learn from you.
I saw your videos in Indonesian translation. You say that you quote there's wrong with lila in Alhamdulillah. What's wrong with that?
Okay. Do you see the first? If we look at the word, you can look at the word in your phone. If you are using your phone, you will see that Allah is not the same as word in verse number 2. This is chapter 1, verse number 1 and verse number 2. So if your name is Faizal, we cannot take the letter F from your name, correct? Can we?
Yes, it's alif.
Okay, I'm talking generally speaking. Your name is Faizal, so we cannot take your letter, the first letter from the name. Can we? This is your name. I will type it in the screen. Okay, Faizal.
Yes.
Okay, can we take the letter F from your name? Or it is not allowed because this is a name, we cannot take it off, correct?
Yes.
All right, so here we have the name Allah in the first verse, and we see that Allah starts with the letter Alif. Okay, what happened to the verse number 2? Where is the Alif is gone? Did the rabbit eat it?
I don't know.
Well, I see, I'm trying to help you, because if this is part of the name, here we go, this is the letter A in the beginning, we cannot find it here, it's gone. This A here is gone. What happened? Simply because this is not part of the name. So Alhamdulillah, la in Arabic, li mean to. La is the name of your God. Alhamdulillah, Rabbul Alameen. So Alhamdulillah, li in Arabic is equal to 2 in English, right? Okay. So Alhamdu, thanks, li to, who, la. Thank you very much. This is the name of your God.
And what la is mean? It's
La,
Allah, right?
La is the name of the moon god. You can go and search it in Google right away. La is the name of the moon god. The moon god is not the moon itself, is the God who is in control of the moon. Okay.
So okay. About also you said that Muhammad cannot be a prophet for us in Indonesia. So you said that if God want to send us a messenger, they must speak in our tongue.
Exactly.
But and you say that Muhammad cannot speak in our tongue. But in Indonesia we got Habib.
We got what?
Which descendants Habib? How to say Habib?
Habib, you got a donkey. What you got, Habib?
Yes,
okay, hold on.
Descendants from
my
the
friend,
Prophet himself.
My friend, the descendant from the Prophet, he's Indonesian. Are you crazy? I mean, the guy is an Arab. His son is Indonesian. Secondly, the Quran says that Muhammad, he have no children, he have no men. So how he became descendant? Secondly, if I have a descendant, he is born in China. So now by the Prophet, he was sent only to this descendant. Because if this is his descendant, if he is an Arab, Let us say he's an Arab. That means he is sent only for that Arab, because the Quran is so clear. Allah will never send any messenger unless he is from the people, speaking the tongue of the people. So you are saying to me, there's a guy, he claimed, you call him Habib, I call him donkey, because obviously he's a fraud. Muhammad have no children. And even the Quran says, Muhammad was not the father of any of your children. So the Quran says, we never send a messenger unless he is from the people to the people, speaking the tongue of the people, the person in front of you. So in order for Muhammad to come to you as an Indonesian, he have to speak your tongue, he have to be Indonesian. And you know, Indonesian have many languages, not only one. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Muhammad, he cannot be, if he came to Indonesia, he have to be from one of the ethnic group of Indonesia, speaking their tongue, which means he cannot be for all Indonesia anyway. So he is sent to the Arab, speaking the tongue of the Arab, and the Quran say clearly why, which makes sense. Why? So they might understand, to make it clear for them. And that makes sense.
Yes, but it is same. It is the same because it is descendants.
My friend.
Because the Habib is descendants.
Okay, what this guy have to do? Okay, hold on. Is he all of Indonesia? He is this guy is all of Indonesia. The prophet was sent to the Indonesian or to this guy?
The prophet sent to Arabic, but
no. Listen. Focus with me. Focus. Muhammad was sent for the people or only for one person?
Yes.
Okay, he was sent for the people. Read it in the Quran. This is your translation. He sent to his own people. You know what? I'm going to show you.
Can you change it to Indonesia?
I will make it Indonesian, no problem. Even though I do not know what they are saying in Indonesian language. But let us see. Here we go. Basha, Indonesia.
I see there's a lot in Indonesia.
All right.
Chat
okay.
Here right
in
now.
Indonesian, you should see that it says that he sent to his own people. Does it say that in Indonesian language? I put it for you in the Basha language. He should speak the tongue of the people, his people.
Kami tidak mengutus seorang rasul pun, melainkan dengan bahasa kaum, supaya ia dapat memberi penjelasan dengan kepada mereka. Maka Allah menyesatkan siapa yang dia kehendaki dan memberi petunjuk kepada siapa yang dia kehendaki. Dan dialah Tuhan yang maha kuasa lagi maha bijaksana.
So translate to me what it says here. I do not know what he's saying.
Well, it's God will not send any prophets except it's from our kind.
Our
It's
kind. From your people.
Our kind or language.
And you
speak our language.
and from the people, right? From the people and speak the language of the
So
people.
he can give
Make it clear.
an explanation to us, make it clear to us.
Thank you.
So we can understand what is it.
Thank you. Perfect. So Allah will never send a messenger. This is, he's not saying there's an exception. When we never send, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا, never, any messenger except in the tongue of his people, which means he speak the tongue and he have to be from them. So how Muhammad is a prophet for you?
Okay, maybe he's not prophet, but
So what he is? He's not a prophet. So our friend Faizal from Indonesia, he called me as a Muslim, and now he agreed that Muhammad is not a prophet. So what he is?
he's a prophet for the Arabic people, maybe.
Okay, he's a prophet for the Arab people. Okay, that means still he's a fraud, because if he is a person in different place saying, I'm going to send you, go and fight and do jihad and convert people to Islam, but the Quran says he should be only a prophet for the Muslims, that means a fraud. And you are believing in a fraud. He is not your prophet.
So if he is not a prophet, why the Habib say that they are the one who was sent?
My friends, what Habib? This guy is a fraud. They claim to be Al-Qaddafi. He claimed to be from the children of Muhammad. As-Sadat, the president who they killed him, the Muslim Brotherhood, he claimed to be from the family of Muhammad. Jamal Abdul Nasser, they claim that he is from the family of Muhammad. Saddam Hussein, they claim that he is from the family of Muhammad. Erdogan, he claimed to be from the family of Muhammad. Every scumbag in the world, he claimed to be from the family of Muhammad. But Muhammad, in Quran says, Muhammad was not the father of any of your children. And all of us, we knew that Muhammad, he don't have a children. So how they became his children? And anyway, what does have to do with him being a prophet? And how this guy, he's a child of Muhammad, he became in Indonesia. What happened? There's a hurricane, took him by the wind, took him there. Do he look Asian or he look like an Arab?
You look like an Arab, so half Arab Indonesian, maybe.
Yeah. So he, this is a fraud. He make you know, so he can receive donation. People give him money. He claimed that he's from Prophet Muhammad. So what if you're from Muhammad?
Okay. Okay, let me ask you something about in the Bible about Joshua.
What about Joshua?
I have read about your video about creation of the world. You say that in Quran is not much the word. I have seen your video. They say that Allah forget how the how to say that. Allah forget the sequence.
The order, yeah, the order how he created. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. So maybe there's some mistakes in Quran. Say that there's misleading creations, but also there's maybe something that bugged me in the Bible also, that Joshua when he's in the war, he stopped the sun. How is it possible?
You see, this is not about creation. It's not possible. This is God miracle. He is not the one who stopped the sun. You know, this is miracle. How it's possible that Jesus is a son of women who have no husband? That's not impossible. That's not possible. This is a miracle. So you are not questioning science now. You are questioning miraculous act of God. It's not him who stopped the sun. Nobody can stop the sun save God. So all what happened? Let us say he froze the time. That's it. Everything froze. Can God do that? Yes, he can. But in the Quran, we cannot find the solution how Allah, he says something very funny. Like now in front of us, it says that he created the earth in 2 days. And then this is chapter number 41, verse number 9. And then verse number 10, he placed therein an earth mountain above it in 4 days. But this is the total 6 days. And then after that, he did finish the sky in 2 days. This is the total is 8. The Muslim, to solve this problem, they say, oh, no, hold on. In verse number 10, the verse saying 4 days, that is include the 2 days in the beginning. That will be stupid. Why? Because when the Muslim, they translate, they try to cover the shame. If you know a little bit of Arabic, or you can copy this actually sentence right now and take it to Google translation, you will see here the letter is wa. Wa mean and. So this is in order. First, he created the earth in 2 days. And then, and he placed therein mountains. So Muhammad is speaking in order. And what come and after the 2 days, all of it is finished in 4 days. So the Muslims, in order to cover the shame here, they say, no, the 4 days here is including the 2 days. The verse is so clear. But there's only a way to solve it, because this is a clear contradiction. The same if we go to the hadith, we find Muhammad making another poo-poo as usual. Muhammad here in this hadith, he said that Allah, he created the earth, the clay in Saturday, and then the mountains in Sunday, the trees in Monday, and etc. But if we calculate the numbers, we will find that there are 7 days. This is the hadith in front of you. So Muhammad, he cannot be consistent with his own story. This is the same person.
Wait, is this Sahih?
This is Sahih. Yeah, this is Sahih Muslim. Here we go. This is Sahih Muslim. The name of the book is Sahih. So imagine if it's wrong. The name of the book is Sahih, but the inside is bad. So this is a Sahih. If you calculate the words, you know that the number of days. Saturday, you know. Let me type them for you in the screen so you can see with me. This is day number 1. Saturday. Okay, Saturday is number 1. Wonderful. Then Saturday he created the clay. Then Sunday he created the mountains. Okay, this is number 2. Wonderful.
Yes.
All right. Then he created the trees in Monday. This is number 3. Great. Then he created entire labor in Tuesday. Okay, this is number 4. This is day number 4. And then he created the light in Wednesday, and this is number 5. And then he caused the animal to spread in Thursday, and this is their number 6. Here we should stop. That's it. And then he created Adam in a Friday afternoon. This is number 7. Friday afternoon. Where is the Quran's verses saying Allah created the earth and the heaven in 6 days? And then the chapter 41 says it is 8 days. And here the hadith says 7 days. So which one of them is correct? Simply because he's a fraud. He cannot maintain his tongue. He's a guy. He have a big mouth. He keep talking. And the more he talk, the more he do poo-poo.
Okay. I'm out of word already, but
you're out of what? You're out of Islam? You decide to leave Islam now?
No, not if really Muhammad and Islam is a fake, why there's a lot of Ustad here, Habib here, Sunan here, who understand Arabic?
Money. There is a
understand about this.
Money, all money. They make 5,000 every speech. Imagine every speech. Go and read the article. $5,000 at least for making a speech. They are living like kings from the poor people of Indonesia. It's money. It's business. It's a fraud. My friend, for money, people, they do a lot of things. You never heard of people doing porn? What people do in porn? They take off their panty. For the sake of what? For money. So for money, people do crazy stuff. So are you surprised that somebody, he called himself ustaz, but in fact he is a fraud? And why this ustaz? Go ahead.
But he learned from Egypt. He got a degree from Egypt.
It's a business.
Like
he go
like Ustaz Abdul Somad.
My friend, he did not come from Egypt. He studied there for a few weeks. He came back to Indonesia. He claimed to be a scholar, but he is a potato. I challenge him to debate me. He run away like a puppy. If he is a scholar,
you're gonna say that he's a potato?
He's a potato, absolutely. All those ustaz in Indonesia, they are potatoes. Otherwise, why they don't call me? Here we go. My Skype is open. If you can call me, why they cannot call me? Did I meet you before? Did I ask you who are you before? No, right? You just called me, and I took your call. They can do the same. They can surprise me, and then let every Indonesian see that Christian Prince, maybe he know nothing about Islam, but they were not there because they are potatoes. What's Samad? Samad is potato. Samad is not even a potato. He is a damaged potato.
So, do you mean that they already know the truth, but they're not speaking the truth?
My friend, it's none of my business who know the truth or not. My business is to share the truth. But there is no way that those people who they are watching my videos, and either the Christian Prince is not telling the truth, and they should defend the Indonesian, because a lot of Indonesians leave Islam every day because of me. Every day. So shouldn't they call me and debate me and prove me wrong so they can stop the bleed of Muslims leaving Islam in Indonesia? So if they are really truthful, they should debate me so they can protect the Indonesian people from somebody like me. Maybe because maybe he's lying, maybe Christian Prince is lying. So let us get him busted. So, but they will not dare to do that because they are coward, they are potato, and they knew I'm saying the truth, and I show it in the screen, and nobody dare to debate me. If he call me, he will lose his job. Nobody will hire him anymore. The same as even those who speak Arabic in YouTube, those potato, Mimi and Fifi and etc. All of them, they are potato. Don't dare to call me. So my friend, I invite you right now to leave Islam. You are smarter than this. Do you believe really, Faisal? Do you believe really that Shaitan, he take hair from your ass when you pray?
No.
Okay. Do you believe that Shaitan, he fought when you pray?
No.
Okay. So how you believe in Muhammad? How you can believe in such a garbage? I mean, you are a human being. You are smart. And there's no way such a foolish teaching, you know, will make you believe in such a belief. So how you are a human being in the year 2020, you have internet, you have a smartphone, you go to school, you know, and yet you believe in such a garbage. Do you know that shaitan, he sleep on your nose?
No.
You never felt something inside your nose when you sleep?
I also show you see your video last night about the mutah.
Yeah.
You say that. Hello.
Can you hear me? I hear you. Go ahead.
About mutah, yesterday I saw about mutah and the woman you speak. It's zina. We have mutah also in Indonesia. We call it kawin kontrak. If Indonesian read it here, see this.
You see, the Muslim Shia, they call it mutah. The Muslim Sunni, they are hypocrite. They do it, but they give it different name. They call it.
No. In Indonesia, we know it with the name with kawin kontrak. Maybe there's a lot of Indonesia here also hear it, but yeah, we make it happen in Indonesia with kawin kontrak. So when you are become
anyway, what I'm telling you, all Muslims they practice mutah. Faizal, all Muslims they practice mutah, but the difference is Sunni or hypocrite. They give it different name. It is mutah at the end of the day. So they have zawaj of friend, they have zawaj al-misyar, they have zawaj student. Like you're going to study, brother. I'm going to study for 3 months in Los Angeles. I cannot take my wife with me. She is big and heavy. Can I marry there temporarily for 3 months? Absolutely, brother. You can do it. So the Muslim they practice that. Doesn't matter what their sect. But the Shia are more honest. They keep the name. They keep it, call it mutah. The Muslim Sunni they are hypocrite. They change the name, but they still practice it.
Yes, we are Sunni here.
Yeah, you are Sunni, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Shia is a bad.
So what do you think now? You are Sunni, and Shaitan he piss in your ears. Did you see the piss of Shaitan in your ears as a Sunni?
No.
Well, how come? Don't you see the wax in your ears, my friend? There's wax. This is the Shaitan piss in your ears. Muhammad says that. Yeah, the hadith in front of you. The reason you blow your nose before in the morning, as Muhammad he said, you have to put water when you do ablution too. Why? Because Shaitan he sleep in your nose and he piss in your ears.
Oh, okay.
So what? You will leave Islam or you will stay as a Muslim now? What happened?
I kind of doubt it already, but what religion will have if I leave it?
Yeah, but you are smart. I mean, make a decision. You will not believe in such a garbage.
Yes. If I leave it, what kind of religion that I have?
First you leave it. First you leave it. Say I am out of the garbage of Islam, and then we can discuss about what you can believe in.
هل كنت أعبد شيطانا هل كنت أعبد شيطانا